Let's play! Whoa! Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, you all may call me Pharaoh, and welcome back to Let's Play the Somnium Files. Last time left off, we saw that Mizuki has been cured from her aphonia, thanks to Hitomi, which is now confirmed that she is her teacher. We also went to go see Mama, and she doesn't really have much information for us, besides maybe checking out the Kumakuras, because maybe they did something about Shoko. And now we went to Sunfish Pocket because maybe we can find Renju here, but instead we find Ota holding a damn trident, and this place is lively for once, and a mermaid girl. So before we even talk to them, I'm just gonna look around here. A table, got a menu, option on, 2,000 yen. What the hell's on? What is on? Yeah, okay, I thought that I just didn't. Okay, that's not just me then. And omelet rice looks delicious. It really does. Cream soda, huh? Sounds about right for Ota. Well, now I'm curious about freaking cream soda. Like I mentioned in the last video, I never had it before in my life. So, I don't know. A trident.
What kind of furniture can you drink?
A light beer?
Nope.
Rice?
You can't drink rice. The answer is liquefied leather sofa.
How would anyone ever guess that? Can you even drink that?
That was stupid and uncalled for. What the hell's wrong with you? A chair. I mean, my head hurts now, thanks to you.
Box.
The severed bottom half of a mermaid.
You could have just said the tail.
I don't know if I should like or hate this woman. Apparently a mermaid's tail is in there. Apparently, we don't know. Rusty oil drums. Remember, that's where the watch was. Counter. We'll also decorate life preservers.
It looks like a flotation device, right? But it's actually a huge donut.
You know, I'm just gonna leave this one alone. Just... that doesn't sound right, but there might be a huge donut up there. Don't... Date... Never mind. A doorway to the kitchen. The girls are working. This serves beer.
Hey, Ota, buy me a drink?
Why?
Because beer tastes better if someone else buys it.
You don't have to yell.
I mean... sure, why the hell not? I don't drink beer often at all to say yes or no with that statement. You can see the kitchen back there.
Absolute disgrace! How many times have I told you to cut the bones properly, you bastard? Yes, Chef.
What kind of cafe is this?
Gordon Ramsay, is that you? A real rogue can be heard from the kitchen. You know, it's funny, I've been watching a crap ton of Gordon Ramsay clips recently. I like watching Kitchen Nightmares and like even the original UK version of the show is, in my opinion, so much better just because it's like they don't do the over dramatization that we do over here in the States and the editing. It's like ugh. But yeah, I'm in that YouTube rabbit hole at the moment. It says Sunfish Pocket. Yes, it does. The lights look like jellyfish. There are pictures of girls on display.
So, who's your type, Date?
Sorry, but no one stands out to me. I don't go for the spawn. I'm more of a big catch fisherman.
What?
I think he's saying he likes older women.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with liking older women, okay? I'm not saying that they said there was anything wrong, but still. That customer looks like he's on death's door. Let's hope he's not blowing his life savings here. For God's sakes, Date, he looks seriously ill. Which one are we talking about? Are you talking about all these customers? All of them look seriously ill to you? Huh. Anything else? Register the window. Nothing out the window because it's on the second floor. Does he have cream soda as well? Can't see anything there. I want to say that's everything so far, so let's talk to the mermaid first.
At this cafe, the maids and clerks are referred to as mermaids.
Okay, I get it, because the maid. Nah. I guess introductions, why not?
By the way, I didn't introduce myself yet. I'm Kaname Date of the Metropolitan Police Department.
You're a detective?
Something like that.
The hell'd you say it like that for? What? Jeez, you know, by the way, what the hell's a Sea King?
That's what we call the customers. Us mermaids serve the Sea Kings. And we really are mermaids, you know. Don't tell anyone.
But you have legs.
What?
Everyone working here is a real mermaid.
But you have legs.
They were a gift from Poseidon. We were given legs and feet, so that we can gather riches and foreign currency in the labor market.
Date, let's go.
No, not yet. There's still so much to learn.
Do not listen to her siren song.
Yeah, if God of War has taught me anything, watch out for sirens. And the mermaids, they were pretty bad too in certain aspects of the game. Is Reju here?
No, he never showed up.
When was the last time he came here?
Let me think. He's just the owner, not the manager, so he comes sometimes, but not all that often.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, just because you own a place doesn't mean you gotta be there every single day. Yeah, popping in once in a while, that makes sense, but overseeing everything is pretty much why you have managers. Now, why am I gonna X-ray her? What, was I seriously gonna check if she had legs or something? What the hell's wrong with me?
Date, I must be the bearer of bad news. Even with X-ray, her clothes will not turn transparent. Your heart rate and blood pressure is rising. The concentration of phenylethylamine in your blood is rising rapidly. What are you excited about?
That's why I X-rayed her? Seriously? But I don't like how it's still green. Is there anything else we're gonna look at here?
Her hips. Are you seeing this? I'm about to cry tears of joy.
Do you have a paraphilia for bones?
Bonephilia. That I got an achievement for that. And I can still look again, I guess.
Look. I can see right through.
You seriously disgust me, Date.
Okay, yeah, he's Date. Something's wrong with Date. We can all agree on that. We can still look at more stuff. Okay. A mermaid from Sunfish Pocket. She has such gorgeous, well-balanced bone structure. Okay, now we're done. Thank God with that. Oh, so he's sitting opposite me. He's holding a trident. Everybody's holding a trident. You know, see, I have a feeling that if I was there, I might be this guy. Like, oh my God, listen, I just wanted something to eat and all the restaurants were closed, so I just came here. Dude, yeah. Why are you here?
Because I'm worried about Tessa.
Iris, what's the matter?
Yesterday night. Well, it was past midnight, so more like this morning.
I don't care about the timing. What happened?
Tessa was streaming, as usual, from her living room at home. But suddenly... Actually, let me just show you. I always record her streams.
Oh no, something happened. Come on.
I'm kinda nervous. It's been a while. Got it. I'll try my best. Okay, everyone! Here's my debut song. Let's hit it!
Okay. I mean, this is her personal stream. She's allowed to do whatever she wants. I guess if she's not violating NDAs.
Who could it be at this hour? Is it Date again? Okay, 1 second, I'm coming! everyone. Something came up. But I've gotta go for now. I'll sing the rest next time. Bye.
Who the hell shows up at 1 a.m. or later? It has to be Renju. Has to be. But why, though? That was odd. Now, before I continue with that, I'm going to ask the other questions because they might be funny. Are you a regular here?
Sure am. I come here whenever I've got time and money. I was here yesterday, too. Around 6:30, I think, but I couldn't get in. I saw a sign at the entrance that said the whole place got rented out for some party. But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? So I bought a new one.
Oh, crap, I'm so sorry. I skipped that because I thought he finished that sentence already, but he said this.
But I came all the way to Akihabara, you know? I didn't want to just go home, so I bought a new one.
A new what?
A phone? I dropped my old one in a puddle, remember?
It is true. He did. So what the hell's up with that spear? I push the wrong button. There we go.
It's not a spear. It belongs to Poseidon, god of the sea. You know, a trident.
Why do you have that?
We treat our customers like lords of the sea. We give them these tridents. It's like a little ranking system we do.
The color changes depending on your rank. There's bronze, silver, gold, platinum, and at the very top, orichalcum.
So it basically measures how much money you've spent on these girls.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice. It's more like a way to exploit their vanity. To separate our customers from their money as much as possible.
That sounds even worse.
It really does. I was thinking, that sounds way worse than what I just said, or what Date just said. But yeah, that's... Are there any maid cafes here in the States? Like, to my knowledge, I don't think we have any. At least in my city, we don't. I actually never bothered checking, to be quite honest with you all. And I know that obviously they're very popular in Japan. And hopefully one day when I visit Japan, I'd love to check stuff out. I'm not sure if I want to check out a maid cafe, though. I guess why not? You know, I would be in Japan. I want to experience everything, but still. So what's with your trident?
I'm still gold. Not that good.
How much did you spend to get that?
About 200,000 yen.
I suddenly understand why someone would want to kill another human.
I at least I love the mermaid's expression there, but Aiba, yeah, that's ouch. Have you seen Renju?
No, haven't seen him. Is this related to what happened at Bloom Park? The body on the merry-go-round was Renju's ex-wife. I didn't know that she was Mizuki's mom. Did she change her name or something? Mizuki saw her own mother's dead body, and I just left her there and ran away like a coward. I'm such a piece of shit. I should have stayed. I should have done something. Why did I do that?
Oh, is it eating you up inside, Ota?
Yeah, seriously.
While you're sitting here adding up your options?
But you can order too, Date.
That's not why I'm mad, Ota.
What? Huh? Do they do that in maid cafes? Do they feed you? I want to say that doesn't happen, but that cutscene though, and I love the little details, like you see like the animations of the mermaid anytime they bring up something serious or funny. I don't know. Okay, this game. So going back to the whole stream with Iris, when did this visitor arrive? Because is she started streaming at 1. We know it's at least after 1 a.m.
1 hour into the stream, so about 2 a.m.? That's weird, right? Someone coming to visit at 2 in the morning? And then she leaves? She looked really serious, too. I was worried about her, so I tried to call, but she didn't answer. She didn't read any of my Nile messages either. I thought maybe the people at Sunfish Pocket would know something. Tessa used to work here. She made a lot of friends.
I'm one of them. But I don't know what she's up to. I asked the other girls too, but no one knows anything.
Iva, call Iris.
The number you are attempting to dial is either offline or unavailable.
No way.
Let's not think about that.
Anyway, prophecies are simply not possible.
Something wrong, sir?
No, nothing.
I wonder if Tessa's okay. I'm so worried about her, I can barely eat.
Yeah, we just have her feed you, though. They literally just replayed the exact same cutscene, same noises and everything. Alright.
You look like you can eat just fine.
Look at his face! Never mind. Okay. Summarize for me.
Date, Renju is not at this location. We have other areas we need to search.
Yeah, you're right.
Alright, well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Mermaid. Actually, hold on a minute. Now does she show up in the file? She sure does. The mermaid. Her name is Kaname Date, I guess. She's 20. She's a mermaid as profession. She likes rat-tat-tat, bang-bang, and slappy-slap. Okay, I think there's other people who love those things too. Dislikes sea kings who stay for an hour after ordering just 1 cup of coffee. Hobbies include breeding triple wart sea devils. Alrighty. Skills include exploiting the vanity of her customers to make huge sums of money. She works as a maid at Sunfish Pocket. She's friends with Iris, Mizuki, and Ota, and occasionally goes on haunted tours and UFO sightings with them. Odd. Mizuki never mentioned her before, but I guess it wasn't relevant, so that's why she never mentioned it. Alright, so 3 more characters we gotta meet. Now, they could be important, because 89's here, maybe they won't be, I don't know. We'll find out. And looking at the appendix, we have P, or PEA. That word, because it sounded like, like when I pronounced it, it sounded, I'm like, alright, well, there you go. It's a substance in the brain that serves as a kind of love hormone. When this hormone is secreted from the pituitary gland, people start saying things like, I love him, I love him, I love him so much I can barely breathe. Physiological effects, such as a pounding heart, are also common. It has been many years since this hormone has been secreted in my brain. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I understand. And we never... Oh, okay, I was gonna say, we never learned more about Sunfish Pocket menu? Huh. This menu contains a number of special options that the customers can order, such as the mermaid will feed a customer with a spoon, the mermaid will play mahjong with the customer may pat the mermaid on the head, the mermaid will attend solely to the customer personally, the mermaid will write a message in ketchup on the customer's omelet rice, which we saw said love and something else in Japanese, and a cat, raw oysters from Hiroshima, the mermaid puts her thumbs into the customer's mouth and pulls, that's kinky. The mermaid gives the customer an elaborate back tattoo. The mermaid squeezes lemon juice onto raw oysters from Hiroshima. The mermaid poses the customer, takes a picture, and then prints the picture onto a custom tea set the customer can take home, and then the mermaid refills the customer's water after every sip. Wow. Alright then, that's something. I wonder how much all that costs, though. Anyway, that's all we got there, so let's go ahead and head out to the Kumakura office. Maybe we'll have to deal with another Gatling gun-wielding Yakuza member. We'll see. Or maybe we'll find something surprising. I don't know.
Who's this asshole?
You made a big mistake coming here. Go home. All right. Bye then.
Hey, Date.
What? Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die, old man?
You bastard!
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD. A cop, huh?
Pretty sure that was the same cutscene from before. Yeah, they're all knocked out, or in pain. Now, is So here as well, though? That's what I'm curious about.
So, you want to explain what the fuck a cop is doing in my office? I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives. Name's MoMA, the Warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is. All right, MoMA. I have a few things I want to ask you. 2 days ago at Bloom Park, a woman's corpse was found. Have you heard the name Shoko Nadami? Sure have. How? Heard it on the news. The media is making a real fuss about this new serial killer. Can't help but hear about it.
All right. Now there's cigarettes on the table again. So you might be in there. So before we do anything, as usual, take a look around.
Do you think that pulls out into a bed?
What would be the point of that?
You know, a long night in Yakuza office, you just can't make it home, you get on a futon. Although, I gotta say, I don't think I've ever been on a comfy futon. Like, ever in my life. Maybe they're better now, but I wouldn't know.
Wow, that is a big flying squirrel.
That is a tiger.
Nah, it's a big flying squirrel. Come on.
Marvelous.
What?
Marvelous marvel.
It is a pretty nice looking table, I'm not gonna lie. Nope. Doesn't say anything about the cigarettes, though. The permit, the company motto, the company philosophy on the wall. After 40, your toenails grow slower. Well, that's an interesting motto. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that motto is different. It's a summary of ideals and goals for the company. Alright. Last month's schedule's right on the board. 22nd, go to the zoo and see the pandas. That's new as well. Hey, listen, pandas are cool. It's kind of funny anytime you look at like panda videos, it's like, these guys are so clumsy and funny to look at, but eh. Partition, the permit again, the entrance. Lockers have nothing in them, apparently. There are tons of things on top. I don't want to say a ton of things, but it is a little slightly cluttered. At the same time, if it's meant for four people, then I guess it makes sense. Chair. Nothing else there. The door. Desk. Phone. Oop. Keyboard. Mouse. I think she did that before, too.
Ima, can you hack it?
I cannot. The power is off.
Okay, maybe later.
If I make a wish, will it come true?
That is not Shenron.
Thank you. I remember when I first came here and I was asking, more so talking to myself, like, what the hell was the dragon's name in Dragon Ball? I kept saying Shinra. I was like, that ain't right. It wasn't until after I was editing, I'm like, Shenron. And sure enough, there's your Dragon Ball Z reference, ladies and gentlemen.
I wish for panties.
I told you that's not Shenron.
And that is a Dragon Ball reference, like the original series. When I mean, is it a spoiler? Anyway, I mean, in the original series, they were looking for the 7 Dragon Balls, and finally they got it. But then Emperor Pilaf, he was gonna use the wish for himself, but then to save everybody, Oolong came out and said, "I wish for panties," and then he got panties, and then they saved the world. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. It's been ages since I've seen Dragon Ball. I've yet to see one episode Dragon Ball Super, which I believe... Was it Super? Yeah, the newer one. That one finished very recently, if I'm not mistaken. But I believe according to Akira Toriyama and other people, and they're saying that it's going to keep going on. I guess we'll see. I guess what you mean by going on is like there'll be more Dragon Ball, but we don't know what the story will be, I guess.
The Kumakura crest.
Alrighty. Got a window. A shelf. And I want to say that's it. We'll talk to the guys in just a second. Alright. The fat one. He's holding his stomach in pain. I mean, there's other ways to describe him, but... Alright, he's fat.
I got nothing to say to you.
Makes sense. And the skinny one, he's completely out.
There would be no point in talking to him in that state.
Wait, what the hell are you saying there? The kind that knifes nicely at night. It just might. Oh my god, thank god I didn't say that. Well, first time around, I would have gotten flabbergasted. I can't talk. Anyway, MoMA. The man sitting in the chairman's seat is called MoMA. What can I ask you? Where's the chairman?
What?
The chairman is right in front of you.
What?
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm MoMA Kumakura.
That can't be right. The chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan. You aren't the chairman.
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
Date, wait. I did some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year. He leapt to his death from the roof of a building.
Suicide?
But MoMA did not take over last year. MoMA took over 6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Around in time of the original Cyclops killer killings. Which apparently, if we're going based on information we learned in one of the other paths, was that 89 was the killer and Rohan was the one who would gouge the eyes out because he had a fascination with women's eyes. So we hear. Do you know anything about the investment fraud?
I have no idea what you're talking about, cop. You must have gotten some bad info.
Okay, maybe. Maybe not, though. Did the Kumakura's killer?
Fuck no. Why would we do that?
You're a very passionate man with your cursing, but about Shoko.
Don't know nothing about her. I know her face and her name. It was on the news. Nothing else.
Date, look at this. A thermograph from when you inquired about Shoko.
Body temperature rising. Red hot lie.
It appears that way.
How do I get him to cop to it?
Remove his fingernails one by one.
Not my style.
Blackmail him.
Blackmail?
Find his weakness and threaten him with it. Let's examine the room. Perhaps we may discover one of his secrets.
What else can I examine? I looked at everything, unless we hack into his computer. There's gotta be something else I missed. I thought I saw something green, but I guess not. Maybe the yellow balls? Oh, the crest. What do you have behind here, buddy? This is new. Oh. Well, no, he kind of didn't really make it a secret the last time we were here. Like, he was very open with us when we mentioned Iris. I guess we made assumptions that he was a fan of his, but this pretty much confirms it.
There's a hidden safe behind the crest.
There is something inside.
I recognize that. It's just like the one I saw at Matsushita Diner. An A-set figure.
Correct.
But why is that there?
Unknown. But perhaps.
Hey, you wouldn't happen to be a fan of A-set, would you?
What? Who's that?
A schoolgirl internet idol. You know what I'm talking about.
Think you can get away with talking to our boss like that? He's tough as bricks and hard as nails. You'd never be into pussy shit like that, you fucker.
I mean, I'm sorry to upset you, Member A, but he likes that pussy-ass shit. I mean, hey, everybody has their stuffs, but still. I love it. We have to just call him back. The fat one. Yeah. Keep speaking back to me. I'm gonna keep calling you fat. Those ugly ass slippers you're wearing. Now. What? Shadows, water, fears. Shadows.
Shadows.
Threat. Silhouette. Asset.
Oh, the game that she does. Okay.
Water.
Wet. Sweat. Asset. Asset, you bet.
Really, dude? You can't control yourself?
Fears.
Upset. Regret. Asset.
Just as I thought.
Boss? What's this?
Shut up! Don't look at me! Get out of here! Did you hear me? I said get the fuck out of here!
Yes, sir.
The fat one grabbed the skinny one and dragged him out.
I've got your secret now. If you don't want that to get out, you better answer my questions.
Yeah, I got it.
Oh, that was great. That was great. Anyway. I had no idea you were a Net Idol fan.
How did you know?
You're hiding an ASET figure in the safe.
How did you know that?
I have superpowers.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, I'm not lying. Kinda. Anyway. Do you have an alibi for Shoko's murder?
Us Kumakuras are a branch of the Ujisaki family. The Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all at the tournament those days. We only got back this morning. You've been asked a hotel. They'll tell you.
Date, I did some research. The hotel's record of guests does list the Kumakura members. They were also seen on several surveillance cameras. It is not possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed Shoko, including Moma.
Alright, there we go. It's telling the truth. What about Rohan, though?
Rohan was my older brother. He was my big brother in this organization, and my blood brother. But he's gone now.
A suicide.
Yeah, after breaking out of the hospital.
Oh, so why, he was hospitalized and then he did it? I don't think I realized. Yeah, so why was he hospitalized?
About 20 years back, both he and I were the new guys in the Ujisaki family.
The Ujisakis are above the Kumakuras in the hierarchy.
At the time, we were in a turf war with a rival gang. One day, one of their boys walks in here and beats my bro's face in with a metal bat. His vision's been fucked on the right side ever since. The doctors say he can still see, but it doesn't register. Like, he only eats food off the left side of his plate. And if he's drawing a picture or whatever, he only draws the left side.
Date, a question for Moma.
Now hold on a minute really quick though. If we are to believe that Rohan was the second or the accomplice of the original Cyclops killer, is that why he has such a huge fascination with right eyes? Because it was the right eyes that kept coming out from the original killings, correct? I'm sorry, I'm going to take a look at this really quick just because my brain is like, that's if they even listed here somewhere. I wish there was a better way we can, go through all this. Oh, really? They don't talk about the original killings on the appendix. Alright, never mind. So you say you have a question for Moma. What's that?
Is Rohan left-handed?
Why?
Just ask him, please.
Was he left-handed?
Yeah, he was.
Confirmed. Rohan must suffer from hemispatial neglect on his right side. As you are aware, the brain is divided into what is called the right brain and left brain. One side develops into the superior hemisphere, responsible for language and higher functions. The other side controls spatial recognition ability. In most people, the superior hemisphere is the left brain. In roughly 1/3 of the population, the right brain is the superior hemisphere. This is often linked to left-handedness. Moma just confirmed that Rohan was left-handed. From this, we can conclude that his right brain was his superior hemisphere, and his left brain was the inferior hemisphere.
Rohan suffered a beating on the left side of his head. That must have damaged his left brain. That caused him to lose his spatial cognitive ability.
Okay, cool. So about Rohan.
Anyway, after getting the shit beaten out of him, he changed, man. He became cold-blooded. I'm talking ruthless. One time, we captured some street bosses from a rival gang. Bro grabbed him by the big toe and took a potato peeler to him. From the toe to the thigh. Totally blank expression. Like he was scraping bonito flakes. Anyway, sick fuckers like that always end up running the world, don't they? He started climbing the ranks, and eventually he was taken in by the Ujisaki family boss. The Ujisakis decided to make him head of our gang, and that's how we became the Kumakuras.
I really didn't need to hear about the potato peeler part, but okay, I got the idea. Cherubin's chair. Ugh, so like, when was he hospitalized?
About 6 years ago. I remember him telling me about something big. Some threat to the Kumakuras that could bring us all down. He didn't give me the details, but I figured it was something from his past coming back to bite him in the ass, you know? Anyway, his plan was to handle his shit internally. Didn't want too many people knowing about it. But whatever he planned didn't work. When the chips were down, he decided to handle it himself. He ended up shooting some guy in his house. A few days later, cops busted him. Prosecution tried to get him on premeditated murder, but it was determined that he was insane at the time. Maybe they were right, you know? His head's been getting worse and worse for the past 20 years. He gets relapses and all that. Anyway, they decided to keep him in a special hospital. And naturally, because I'm his brother and next in line, I was the successor.
So, once again, going back to what number 89 said, what, he told me, then he shot 89? I don't know. Anyway, about Shoko and the Kumakuras.
Right. We do have connections with the investment company Shoko worked at.
The company that commits fraud.
No comment. Anyway, we never had any problems with Shoko. There'd be no reason for us to kill her.
Oh, yeah, makes sense, but, well, you knew Renju, though, right? That was her husband. Ex, anyway.
No point hiding it, right? Yeah, I know about Shoko's ex.
I told Momo about Renju's accident, and about his disappearance from the hospital.
Do you know where he is?
Nope, sure don't. It's not like we keep in touch or anything.
I detect no abnormalities in his thermograph.
Looks like he's not lying.
Okay, what else you have to tell me, though? Can you get information? Yeah, I mean, he's part of Yakuza. They might be able to get this information if Mama can't.
Hey, Moma, I've got a favor to ask. Can you get me information on Renju? His whereabouts, rumors on where he might be, anything. I need some leads.
And what if I refuse?
Then your gang finds out you're the world's biggest A-Set fan. In exchange for helping me, there's a reward in it for you.
A reward?
I'll let you meet A-Set.
What?
I met her yesterday at Lemniscate. We're acquaintances now.
Really?
Yeah.
You promise?
Yeah, I promise.
Don't. Now I feel bad for Iris a little bit. Well, you know, anything for an investigation, I guess.
The Kumakuras appear to be unrelated to the investigation.
It was still worth it just to find out Moma is an A-Set fan.
Really?
That information might come in handy later. Let's go somewhere else, Iva. We got what we needed here.
I mean, it was useful information. And we're gonna go back to Abyss, but I'll do that in the next episode. It's getting close to 40 minutes here. And then it's getting pretty late here too for me, so I may stop recording for tonight. I'm not really sure yet. I'm not tired. Insanity. Okay, well, in legal terms, this applies to situations in which someone is said to have lost all judgment or behavioral control over themselves and thus cannot be legally responsible for their actions. Alrighty then. Well, that is that. So, next time, as I said, ladies and gentlemen, we will go back to the Abyss headquarters and see what new stuff happens. We still gotta find out where the hell Renju is. We gotta see What's up with Iris? She's not picking up her phone, and somebody appeared to her at 2 a.m. when she was streaming. So, odd. Well, never mind. I was gonna say, why didn't he tell me? He told me left to go check up on Mizuki, but I know she didn't go back home yet, so she wouldn't know that Iris wasn't there anymore. I was gonna say, well, how come she didn't bring Iris with her to our place? But I mean, she's older. She doesn't need to be with mommy every place she goes. So anyway, we'll just figure out and see what we can. So as usual, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time for Let's Play the Somnium Files. Love you all so much. Have a great day. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed what you saw, feel free to leave a comment, a like, and subscribe for future content, where I aim to release a video a day. And if you do subscribe, make sure to click on the bell symbol to be notified once new videos are uploaded. You can also catch me streaming from time to time on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, and join my Discord server to relax with other gamers. All this information is in the description box below. Have a great day.